when I finally get locked up in the mental ward, people are trying to sneak weed into me. The devil wants me to stay in the freaking mental ward, so he keeps trying to give me weed. Now, I hear what people saying when they're like, yo, weed is saved me from some things, because I also believed that God used weed to save me a few times when I was OD'd on meth and different times to calm me down, this and that. But honestly, it's not the full money. It's not the full kit caboodle. It's not the full deliverance. The full deliverance would be no more weed. And that's basically where I'm at today. Is weed was pretty much the last thing to go, but eventually it was like, yo, I don't even freaking need weed. And it was true, because the first 17 years of my life I didn't need no weed, and I was a pretty happy-go-lucky kid. So why all of a sudden when I'm an adult now I need weed? It's because the devil kept whispering in my ear, oh, you got back problems. Oh, you got neck problems. Oh, your brain's swollen. Oh, you need this now. Oh, now you need weed for this. Now you need weed for that. And so pretty soon I start believing all these things the devil tell me why I need weed, and it becomes a justification. So then it becomes this big justification why I need a weed ministry now. I need to reach all the weed people who have a weed ministry. Salvation alone is not enough. And then I started getting kind of confused, like, why when I go to all these weed shops in Washington, does it all look like the devil? In fact, the weed shop right by my house looked like the freaking White House, and you walk in, and it's called Sinful Glass, and there's one dude from like Europe with like 4 girls that are all tattooed, and these are all his ladies, you know what I'm saying? And they're all cooking up a lot of different high-grade, souped-up weed, and they want me to come in and celebrate their sinfulness because it's called Sinful Glass. And I go in there, and there's a bunch of stickers of devil faces all over it, and I'm like, man, I'm here for some medicine. But it's completely antichrist, and then I'm looking at myself, and I had someone come to me and be like, yo, man, I've always loved your ministry, and I love your gospel grind, but yo, that pharmakia is the devil. And I remember I was high when you told me that, and I'm like, man, you can't put me on that Bob Marley, cuz, I'm just like totally like reacting it's like, oh man, you're overreacting. But slowly but surely, the marijuana is taking down my life.